Rise Again. Oh my gosh, this is a song dear to my heart. I'm very passionate about women and passionate about gender balance and just human rights. I believe that Jesus Christ was such an activist. In his time, he came to deliver and restore what God really had planned for us. And that meant when the Pharisees would question or want to judge or condemn the people around him, he would defend them, you know, for the prostitute. He would stand in front of people and say, if you have no sin, cast the first stone. So he was really an activist in his time. So Rise Again is me trying to follow in Christ's footsteps. Rise Again is about hope and about pain, about hunger, hunger for just the balance of life. So last year, 2018, my best friend and I were so angry about the news stories about women being raped, children being raped, and there was nothing being done in terms of justice in the cases that we heard. So I remember she's an actor and she called me and she's like, Libby, what can we do? And I remember we vowed to each other that she'll use acting as her tool and I need to sit down and see how can I write a song about it. So I think 3 weeks later, after spending time reading the Bible and reading the story of the Benjamites and how they were destroyed because of one woman being raped, or reading about Dinah or so many other women who experienced injustice in the Bible and people actually stood up for them, you know. So after going through very many verses and going through very many stories, I remember I went into studio and my producer Ken was ready to do the song we were going to do. And I couldn't do the song and I was crying in studio and I'm ranting. So as all pianists do when someone is telling them something deep, they play something. He started playing something. And then I remember just crying and just singing out the verses of Rise Again. And then 14, 15 months later, it's this song, it's this project. So Rise Again came from a place of pain, and also my friends, very many of them had gone through that, and I didn't know what to say, and I didn't know how to show them that I'm here for you and I'm with you and I'll stand up for you, because I can't go to the courts and be your lawyer. But how can I be able to protect you or protect your daughters or your sons? Or how can I speak out and how can I show you that I see your pain and I see what you're going through and it's valid? And being also a woman in Nairobi or being a woman in the world, there's nowhere you go without being catcalled, or there's nowhere you work without being sexually harassed or just made to feel inconvenienced or just sexually objectified by men around you. So for me, this was also for protecting myself and also just speaking out for myself, that regardless of what society does, that I will rise again. So that's basically short of this whole project, that 15 months later, God has been so faithful that I'm able to share this with people. Yes.